Everyone, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm standing outside my newest rental property, which doesn't look much like my other rentals, but this year I've been buying more commercial stuff. This used to be an old feed store, and it was a tarp company, had some automotive stuff going on. I actually bought it on Facebook through a referral of one of my contractors, so kind of a cool story how I bought it that I'll get into. Before I get started, make sure you check out investformore.com, of course, for all my articles on investing, my weekly podcast, free ebook, all that good stuff. So you can also see information on all my rentals. This is my 19th I've bought. Have sold a couple, but I've got 16 or 17 total now. And yeah, it's kind of a cool property, interesting deal. And as you can see, it's located on somewhat of a busy road. This used to be, I'm in Greeley, Colorado, kind of one of the main roads going into town. But then when the town built a big 4-lane highway, like half a mile south of here, this road did not get used much at all. So still somewhat busy, but it's not a prime retail location or anything. It is right across the street from a cemetery, but it doesn't bother me much. It's 1,600 square feet. I'll walk around the outside first. Does have garage door right there, which is nice. Needs some work, as you can see, but it's a really simple block building, so won't take much at all. About a 1/4 acre lot. See, it has some storage back here. Have to clean that up a little bit as well. And yeah, I ended up buying it for $101,250. And I'm guessing, like I said, I'm new to commercial, so this is gonna be some big learning processes this year. It's worth about, or it'll rent from $1,200 to $1,500 for its size. It's about 1,625 square feet, something like that. Pretty basic. It's an open kind of shop, heat, electric, water, it's got all that. Kind of see in here. Little washroom. Very simple, very basic, not much to show you, but that might make it a good investment as well. The guy put in a new toilet for me, which is great. Little bathroom. So I had told one of my contractors who does a bunch of work in my properties, if he finds me good deals, I'll give him, we'll work out a way to give him a little extra bonus. And he found this through a friend who saw it on Facebook. So it's listed on the Facebook marketplace for sale by owner for $79,000, which is just super cheap. If this was rented for $1,300 a month, it's probably worth $140,000 in that range. Needs hardly any work. It will cash flow great, because with commercial they pay all the utilities. We'll keep up with all the maintenance, all of that while they're here, so you have very little expenses once it's rented. Taxes are a little higher. I think they're like $1,400-1,500 a month on this, not a month, a year, which is very minimal compared to many of you in other states, but in Colorado, that's probably twice as much as is residential property for the same price. And yeah, you can see a guy panhandling out there right now, which maybe that's a good sign. It means I'm in a somewhat busy street, but I think he could have chosen a much better location if he actually wanted to make some money anyway. So the guy's on Facebook. I messaged him. He was here for 2 days from Nebraska. I think he had 14 showings in 2 days, and he's like, send me an offer. I'm gonna review offers for 2 days and pick the best one. So wrote him an offer, kept in constant contact with him, texted him, and he said he ended up getting 8 offers in those 2 days, which shows you this property was underpriced for sure. I don't know where he got his value from. The tax record shows value was $80,000, so maybe that's where he got it from. But the market has done tremendous here the last few years. Ended up, he said give me your best offer, I'll pick the best one. So I had, really tough to make an offer in that situation because I don't know what the other offers are. His list price is so low. How high do I go? I figured I should go as high as it makes sense for me to buy it, regardless of the list price. And I thought at $100,000, it's a smoking deal still. It's probably high enough to get it, but just in case someone else goes $100,000, I'd go just a little higher at 101,250. And he called me up, said, "Hey, you got it, but just barely." I guess I just barely beat someone else out. Bought it. Actually today, went and signed documents, and so now this is my new property, and I already have somebody who wants to rent it. I'm supposed to get him a price on rent, and hopefully we can get it filled here pretty soon. The property is financed, so I use my local portfolio lender. Little different with commercial properties. In my residential properties, I'll do a 30-year amortization with 5 or 7-year ARMs, no balloon payments. On commercial, what you'll find is most lenders will do like 20, 25-year amortizations, and they'll have 5, 7-year ARMs, but with balloons. And what that means is after 5 or 7 years, they can call the note due, and you have to refinance it, or they get the property back. So I ended up doing a 15-year fixed loan on this, 5.8% interest rate, so rates are a little higher on commercial as well. I don't like the 15-year fixed if I can help it, but again, my payment's only like $630 a month, and I put 25% down, so it should cash flow great, provide a great return once we get it rented. Hopefully it rents for as much as I think it will. So that's the story. Not a very exciting property. I don't have many rooms to show you except this one I keep showing you over and over again. But I think it'll be a good one. Cheap, simple, very echoey in here. And we'll get going on it. I'll show you, we'll do a little bit of work on it, hopefully get it rented soon. And got, my other commercial properties are in progress, being worked on too. So we'll keep updating those as well. And well, hopefully the commercial world does well for me and nothing too crazy pops up as far as unexpected expenses or vacancies, things like that. All right, that's all I've got. Be sure you subscribe. I'll show the after video when it's done, and as well as the after videos on all my fix and flips, rental properties. I've got 20 flips going right now, so I should have a bunch of videos coming up, again, on houses. I'm buying more houses and getting other houses fixed up. All right, hope everyone has a great end of the year and finishes strong, and I'll be back with more videos soon.